Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup and hijab routine for work. So for work, I like to go for a simple look, and it's important that my makeup looks fresh and clean throughout the day, and my hijab looks professional as well. So I always start off with a heavy dose of moisturiser. I'm currently using this one by Perricone. It works really well underneath makeup and keeps my face hydrated throughout the day without getting too oily, even though I have really oily and sensitive skin. And I've just found that the more moisturizer, the merrier my skin is. Now I'll just pat it in until my skin's soaked up all the product. I'm also going to apply eye cream. I'm using this one by Badescu. It's not a fave, but it's doing the job for now. And then I'm also going to just apply some lip balm while I'm waiting for all that to dry up and fan my face. So once my moisturizer has settled in, I'm going to apply my Urban Decay primer. This is the star of my whole routine. It literally holds my makeup in place from 7 AM to 6 PM. It blurs out all of my pores and fine lines and leaves your skin feeling like silk, and it just helps the foundation or CC cream go on so nicely. So as I'm rubbing it in, you can see it's already making my skin look so much better. It's such a lovely product, and I believe it also has rosehip oil, which is also really good for the skin. For foundation, I'm using my It Cosmetics CC cream in the colors light and fair mixed together. I love this for every day because it feels really light on the skin and gives a really natural finish. And for the CC cream, it has a pretty good coverage and also has SPF 50, which is also a plus. One thing to note is that I found this, you really have to wait until your skin is completely dry before you apply this, otherwise it just doesn't blend into your skin as well. And I prefer to use this with this brush. It's just a small buffing brush from Zoeva over a beauty blender. I just find that it works better. Okay, don't mind me, but I tend to jump all over my face, so I'm applying my Urban Decay primer potion to prepare my eyes for liner and to stop it from getting oily throughout the day. And then going back to my face again, I'm going to be applying concealer. I'm using the Nars Creamy Matte Concealer in the shade Custard to cancel the darkness out of my life. And I'm also going to be applying it around my jaw to just lightly cover the imperfections. I am going in very light layers because I don't want it to get too heavy throughout the day. I do apply the concealer onto my face with the same brush I used for my CC cream, but I then go in and blend it with my fingers, and this concealer just melts into your skin so nicely. You really don't have to work much at all. I'm then going to apply my Nars Radiant Concealer in the color Light, I believe it is, to my under eye again because I'm that girl that just loves to have a blinding under eye. To set everything in place, I'm using my Mercier loose setting powder with a powder puff. I feel like this works so much better than a brush because it doesn't move the product around and it leaves a very flawless finish. I always go in with a small amount of product underneath the eyes. I'm not so much baking because I'm going to immediately start blending the product in. And then I use whatever's left on the rest of my face, otherwise it can look a bit powdery. This is also going to help when I go to apply my bronzer and blush. Going back to the eyes, if I apply eyeshadow, I normally just use a mid-tone matte brown one. Today I'm using this one from the Tarte palette. I'm pretty sure I used the third one down in the second column. And to get a quick result, I'm just going to use my finger to get the eyeshadow on my lids and then I'll just quickly diffuse it out with an eyeshadow brush. I'm then going to go in with black eyeliner. I'm just using a black eyeshadow by MAC in Carbon. I just find that early in the morning this is just the safest and quickest way to go. Now at this stage my face is looking quite ghostly, so I'm just going to put some life back in. I'm using my bronzer by Benefit, and this is actually quite hard to do with a hijab on, but I'm giving it a go anyway. So I'm not really looking to contour, just to give a little bit of definition and color. Sadly, no one at work really cares how well I can chisel my cheekbones. And I'm also going to apply some pink blush so I look awake and aesthetic to be at work that early in the morning. So even though I don't feel it, I still look it. And because you can't leave the house without highlighter, I'm just going to apply this with a light hand on the usual high points of the face to give myself a little bit of glow, and especially because I have a lot of powder on as well. I don't always do this step, but if I'm feeling extra tired and my eyes are looking a little bit red, I'll just apply some white liner on. This one's by Nars. And to finish off my eyes for real this time, I'm going to wrap it up with loads of mascara. I'm using this one by Maybelline. And for my eyebrows, I don't have a routine, I do apologize. I just set it with some eyebrow gel and call it a day. Okay, we're almost done. So I'm just going to quickly line my lips with this Illasqua waterproof lip liner. It's a mid-tone brownie nude color and it works really well underneath any lipstick. I normally have like 5 cups of tea and coffee throughout the day, so this really does hold its place. And on top of that, I'm applying this liquid lipstick by Stila. It's a pretty mid-tone rosy pink color, and it just works well with any look and any hijab and any outfit, and it's bright enough but not in your face. And we are done with the look today. Let me know if you guys liked it and what your thoughts are. Before I jump into the hijab routine, I just wanted to quickly also mention that I do finish my skin off with the Tarte Dewy Skin Mist. Okay, getting into the hijab routine, I'm going to place it on my head, and obviously, now this does depend on the length of your hijab, but I'm going to have one side fall to the length of my waist and the other down to my knee, and I'm going to secure it comfortably but tight enough with this pen that you can get at any hijab store, and I always make sure that it's not uncomfortable because it's going to be like that for a good 11 to 12 hours. I'm then going to take the longer side and flip it over my head, and because of the way that it's secured at my neck, it's just going to fold itself over at the top, as you can see, about 2 inches, and I just leave it like that. And I'm going to then secure it with a tailor's pin where my fingers are, so that it's just nice and secure and it doesn't fall around or budge. And once it's nice and secure, and again making sure it feels really comfortable, I'm then going to pick up that long side again and I'm going to fold it in half. Well, that's the length that works well with me, but you might want to measure what works well for you. And I'm then going to take it underneath my neck and all the way around and secure it again with a safety pin or a tailor's pin, whatever's available to you. I'm also going to pin this a bit as well, just because I don't want it flying around anywhere and getting in anyone's face or anything. And that's all the pinning that I do. I'm then going to just tidy it up a bit, just pull whatever I need to forward or back, and then it creates this nice layered effect, so it just looks really neat, tidy and sophisticated, and it doesn't get in the way when you're working at your desk, and it's just easy to manage throughout the day because it really doesn't budge, because you really don't have that much material flying around except for the layer at the front, which I quite like to have as well. So just a quick view of the side and back. Let me know what you guys thought. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!